Strategist is clear, and Strategist going to go on to win this one clear. Strategist comes home by 4-5 lengths in the end, getting up second. Coastal.
And they're off in the second at Hinsdale. For the lead, the 6, Willow Patent. 1 down on the inside, 8 from the outside, then 2, 3, 7, 4, 5. Into the first turn, the 6, Willow Patent lead the way. The 8, JB's Little Cadet moves to the rail in second. Back in third, the 1, followed by the 3, 7, and a gap to the 5, 2, and 4. They head into the final turn, the 6, Willow Patent, 10-1, looking to pull the upset. The 1, 8, JB's Little Cadet back in second. The 1, Shaddy Light trying to pick up some ground in third. It's these 3 to the finish. The 6, Willow Patent in front. 1 will get up for second over the 8. Race 2, Hinsdale, is official. The winner, number 6, Willow Patent, takes some box to wire in a time of 31:26. Return. Maiden Greyhounds are off and racing. An even break. It's the 6, 3, and 1 vying for the lead. 5 in between, rushes up, takes over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 1, 2, and 4. Into the turn, the 5. How's it going with the lead? The favorite on the tote board, even money, out there by 2 lengths over the 8. 6 comes up the rail, followed by the 7, and the 1, a gap to the 2, 4, 3. On to the final turn, the 5. How's it going's got it going on the front end, but the 8, Aggie Muscle, now making a move on the outside. It's 5 and 8 as they battle to the finish on the outside. The 8. Oh, it's so close. Photo finish. Hold all tickets until the race can be declared. Race 3, Hinsdale official. The winner, number 8, Aggie Muscle, in a time of 32:02, returning $23.80, 10 even and 6 even. And away to go. Outside, the 8, LL Wise Illusion. Inside, the 2, Starlight Nina for the lead. 2, 8, 1, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7. Into the turn, the 2, Starlight Nina. 7-2 on the tote board. Gets the early lead by 2 lengths over the 8. Then the 1 on the outside third. Followed by the 5, 3, 7, 4, and 6. They head into the final turn, and the 2, Starlight Nina still with the lead. Moving up on the outside, GV Claire now challenges for the lead. Ducks inside. 2 holds on a short lead, but the 1, GV Claire, strongest down the stretch. 1. And very tight for the place between 2. Race 4, Hinsdale, is official. The winner, number 1, GV Claire, in a time of 31:43. Richard Elskennel gets their second win today. Other key plays at other thoroughbred tracks that are carried here at Hinsdale. For just $1, you can pick up the thoroughbred tip sheet here at Hinsdale at the place where you purchase the programs. Maiden Greyhounds off and on their way. From the outside, the 8, Nodak Tammy breaks quickly. The 2 on the inside, JR's Karate Lead, sticks the nose in front. 2, 8, 1, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5. They cruise into the clubhouse turn with a 2, JR's Karate Kid. 2-1 on the tote board. Second choice with a lead of a length over the 8, Nodak Tammy. That's a gap of 5 lengths back to the 4, 3, 7, 1, 5, and 6. They head into the final turn in the 2. JR's Karate Kid getting away from the field. The 4, Hustlin' Janie now moving on the far outside. She'll battle with for the 8 for second, but the 8 holds her off. 2, 8, 4. Comes the Colonel. And they're off. 2 goes on for the lead, along with a 4 to his outside. 8 rushing up from the outside, then 1, 3, 7, 5, 6. They come out of the first turn. The 2 Flash Allen leads by 2 lengths over the 4 Gabby J. And it's the 5 moving up to third. 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Around the clubhouse turn and onward to the backstretch. The 2 Flash Allen, 4 to 1 on the tote board, still with the lead. A 4 now clearly second over the 8, 1, 5, 3, 6, and 7. They're in single file as they enter the final turn. The 2 Flash Allens led every step, but making a move now on the outside. Here comes the 4 Gabby J. The 8 is flying on the outside as well, and the 8 gets up for the win. 2, 4, and tight for the show. Race 6 Hinsdale official, the winner number. And they're off in the 7th at Hinsdale. 8 and 3 going out early for the lead. Pekka Jopat to the front. 8, 3, 6, 1, 5, 2, 7, and 4. Into the clubhouse turn. The 8 holds on to a short lead. The 3's moved into second, looking for room on the inside. 8, 3, 6, 2, 1, and a gap back to the 4, 7, and 5. They head into the final turn, and the 8 still leads the way. 3 in second. The 6 right there on the outside, and the 1 and 2. They come for home with the 8 Pekka Jopat with the lead. A 3 Bye-Bye Angelina down on the inside will be second best. 8, 3, and 6. Race 7 Hinsdale. There they go. A 3, Starlight Sammy breaks on top, opens up quickly, followed by the 5 from the outside, 8, 1, 7, 4, 6. Out of the first turn, 3 Starlight Sammy. 8 to 5 on the tote board with the lead, then the 5, 1, 8, 7, 4, and 6. They're on to the clubhouse turn, making their way to the backstretch. The 3 Starlight Sammy with the lead. The 5 Jakes Virgil second, followed by the 1 Jakes Colon. Then it's the 7, 8, 4, and 6. They head into the final turn with 3 Starlight Sammy just opening up on the field. Has a good 5 lengths on the rest. And it's the 7 driving on the outside. Here come the 4 and 6 as well. At the wire, it's all the 3, 7, and 4. And they go in the 9th at Hinsdale. The 3 Emmons Townsend breaks on top. 4 rushing up, say goodbye to take the lead. 4, 3, and the 5, 8, 2, 1, 6, and 7. Into the turn they go. Leading the pack, that's the 4, say goodbye. The 3 Emmons Townsend right there in second. The 5 coming up the outside, followed by the 2, 8, then the 1, 6, 7. They're on to the final turn, and the 4 say goodbye with a lead of 2 lengths, but the 5 by Katie's Girl looks strong on the outside. They come for home with the 4, say goodbye, accelerating down the stretch to win it, 4, 5, and 8.
Badabadoo moving quickly to her outside. Rojita fourth along the rail, 2.5 lengths off the leader, and then it's My Girl Pat. A break of 5 lengths back to Dream and Gleam. Spanish.
Comes the Colonel. And they're off. From the outside, the 6 breaking with the 1 for the lead. 1 takes a short lead, 1, 6, 3, 5. They come out of the first turn with the 1 Eastern Standard short lead. The 6 Red Hill Style right there second. 3 driving wide third. Then the 4, 2, 7, 5, and 8. Into the clubhouse turn and onward to the backstretch. The 1 Eastern Standard, 7-5 favorite with the early lead. And the 6 Red Hill Style and the 4 Sly Gala. And it's a 7, 2, 5, 3, and 8. They head into the final turn. They bunch up. On the outside, here comes the 4 Sly Gala. Also driving into second, the 7 Elsie's back kick. As they hit the wire, it'll be 4 and 7. 7 just up there, 7, 4, 5.
This is Wade.
Race 10 Hinsdale official, the winner number 7 Elsie. And they're off in the first half of the twin try. The 2 Coach Coming rose right to the front. The 3 rushing up mid-track along with the 8. Then the 5, 7, 6, 4, and 1. Into the first turn, the 2 Coach Coming at 5-1, the early leader. Back in second, the 8 Patsy Hayburn. Then a gap of 4 lengths back to the 3, 5, 7, 6, 1 on the far outside. And the 4 lags behind. On to the final turn, the 2 on the inside, Coach Coming has pressure from the 8 Patsy Hayburn. A come for home with the 2, Coach Coming in front. The 8 won't get to her. It's 2-8 and tight for the show between 6 winner of the day, 12 even, 540, 280. Place the 8, 8 even, and 340. Show the 3, 580. The Quinella 2 and 8 returns $46.80. The 2, 6, $700, $3.60. The 2 and 7, $175. Grade A Greyhounds are off and racing. The 2 Slidell's out for the early lead. 3 rushes up alongside. The 4, 1, 5, 8, 7, and 6. Into the turn they go. The 2 takes the 3 a little wide, and the 1 Deerfield Panther slips through on the inside to take the lead. Then it's the 5, followed by the 7, 4, 3, 8, 6, and 2 is now last. They're on to the final turn. The 1 Deerfield Panther with the 5 to the outside. Scratch and Cash. Scratch and Cash sticks a nose in front. It's 5-1 as they head towards the wire. 7 on the far outside, but it'll be 5-1-7.
By the 5/8 pole, Maya Return. Here in front by a half with Magisterial Dust. Now, No Name Dancer.
The Colonel. And there they go. The 1 pops the box. Mighty Jan out for the early lead. 4 rushing up the rail. Then the 6, 9, 7, 8, 5, 2, and 3. Into the clubhouse turn they go with the 4, Brutal Don leading the way. He's 7-2 on the tote board. 1 on the inside, Mighty Jan, followed by the 6, Starlight Josh. Then coming up on the outside, it's the 9, 8, then the 2, 7, 5, and 3. They head into the final turn, and the 4, Brutal Don has the lead, but a strong bid down from the 9, MN's Foxy driving on the far outside. The 9 on to victory, 9-4-1. Race 13, Hinsdale official. The winner, number 9, MN's Fox. And they're off to the 14th at Hinsdale. For the early lead, the 3, JC Madonna, 1 on the rail, 5 rushing up from the outside, and 2, 7, 8, 6, and 4. They make their way into the clubhouse turn. The 3, JC Madonna leading the way. The 1, LH Karen K back in second. It's 3, 1, 5. 2, 7, 6, and then a gap to the 8 and 4. They make their way into the final turn. The 1, LH Karen K, making a move to the outside, gets by, but here comes the 5, Aljo Design Time on the outside. The 2, Cool Noisy down on the inside. 1 and 5 will battle to the finish. It's very tight photo finish between the 1 and 5.
Yes.
Race 14, Hinsdale official. The winner, number 1, LH Karen K. Winning time 31.72 for $92.80. Race 15 is in 10 minutes. Race 15, by the way, offers Super One wagering. And they're off at the 15th at Hinsdale. 1 and 2 vying for their lead. 9 rushes up from the outside. 6 looks for room on the inside. Then the 8, 4, 5, 3, and 7. Into the turn, the 2 has a short lead. JC's Rachel Girl. The 6 was there with 1 a little wide on the turn. And the 1, Leo's Aggie, moves up into second. And it's the 9, 6, followed by the 7, 8, 3, 5. And the 4 is way behind. They're on to the final turn. The 2, JC's Rachel Girl with the lead by 3 lengths over the 1, Leo's Aggie. They'll come for home. It's all the 2 and 1. The battles for show as the 7 gets up for third, followed by the 8.
And they're off. On the far outside, he's a hammer. Sent to the leader.
And away they go. That's the 4 and 5 breaking for the lead. 3 down on the inside, rushes up, takes over. It's 3, 4, 2, and the 1, 6, 5. 8 and 7. Into the turn, the 3 Panama Wind at 6-1 on the tote board has a lead of 2 lengths over the 4 T-Max Pappy. Down on the rail in third, that's the 2 Kies Kiowa 4. Then it's a 6-1, 8 and 7. They head into the final turn with a 3 Panama Wind leading the way. Up the inside, the 2 Kies Kiowa 3 now moves into second and makes a challenge for the lead. 3 holding on. It's very tight at the wire between the 3 and the 2. 6 was up for third.
Vellar's tough time. 5-8-6 gaining to the far turn. 4-7, 1, 2, and 3. That's 5-6 saving ground there in the stretch. Dawn's Champion, the 6, is overpowered.
Back to Matakesat. Single and Wild has passed a couple of horses. They are Rising Sun and Exclusive Ross. As they move down the back.
And they're off and running in race 17. The 2 Hollywood Icon pops out for their lead. 1 on the rail. 6 rushing up from the outside along with the 7. Then it's the 4, 3, 8. Into the turn, the 2 Hollywood Icon. 5-2 second choice with the early lead. On the outside, it's the 1 vying with the 4 for the lead, followed by the 6 and the 3, 7, and 8. As they hit the final turn, the 2 Hollywood Icon still with a 4-length lead over the 1 Metrojet coming up the inside, the 4 JLC Ivory. They head for home with the 2 Hollywood Icon on to victory. It'll be tight for the place between 1 and 4.
Sound under a hustling ride to keep close third by 2.5. Call Me Social running fourth. Bold Commotion fifth by 2. Still Wild on the outside running in sixth. El Duro Patero is seventh. Slidell is eighth.
And 201 and 2.
Here comes the Colonel. Grade B Greyhounds off and racing. The 1 is out first for the lead. 8 from the outside rushing up. Then the 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 6. Out of the first turn, the 1 High Gold with the lead. The 8 Starlight Amigo back second. The 2 comes up the outside. HL Dorica. 3 darts towards the rail. And the 5, 4, 6, and 7. They're on to the final the clubhouse turn and onward to the backstretch. The 1 High Gold 3-1 has opened up 6 lengths on the 8 back in second. Then it's the 3 and 2 followed by the 5, 4, 6, and the 7 is far behind. Back on the front end, the 1 High Gold has the lead all to himself. He's pulling away by 6 lengths. The 2 HL Dorica clearly second. It's 1, 2, and close for the show between 4 and 5.
Bound now. Happy Middle P-Day in between King Harvey and trying to make a race of it is Summer Falcon. Summer Falcon switch to the outside coming on now. P-Day confident ride final furlong.
And they're off in the 19th at Hinsdale. 6 is out for the early lead, designed to fly. 2 rushing up the rail. 2, 6, 4, 3, 1, 7, 8, and 5. Into the turn inside. Advantage goes to the 2 E Silas as he picks up a 3-length lead. The 4 now has moved into second. That's Harris Lucille, followed by the 1 coming up the inside. Then the 5, 6, 8, 3, and 7. They're on to the final turn. The 2 E Silas, his lead is shrinking. The 4 on the far outside, Harris Lucille. 1 down the middle of the track along with the 5. It'll be 1 in front. Tight photo for place.
Now in second, Information Highway on the rail in third. Alaskan Lights is back running in fourth. An eighth of a mile to the finish. Gestalt under the whip here. Challenged now by Tamdu.
Grade B Greyhounds off and racing. The 1 High Gold on the rail breaks quickly. 4 and 5 rushing up. It's 1, 5, 8, 4, 2, 7, and 3. Into the turn, the 1 with a short lead. The 2 making progress. HL Dorica on the inside. Right there on the outside, the 5, followed by the 8, 7, 4, and 3. They continue down the backstretch, making their way to the final turn. The 2 HL Dorica takes over the lead and pulls away by 2 lengths. The 5 Ease Opal now driving into second. Here comes the 7 Earth, Wind, and Fire on the outside. Down to the payout, 257. Race 20, Hinsdale official, the winner number 2, HL Dorica, winning time 31:42.
Under a ride. Jolly Punch is going to have the chance now. Jolly Punch is trying to kick on. Purple People Eater, though, has the clear trip outside. Homeward bound Crafty Elf fell from hard.
And they're off in the 21st at Hinsdale. 1 on the rail. Aljo Mindy breaks quickly. 2 rushing up. Amoki Spitfire. Then it's the 8-5, 4-3, and 7-6. Into the first turn, the 1 and 2. They're battling for the lead. The 2 with his nose in front. Then it's the 1 rushing up, taking over, followed by the 8, 7, 3, 6, 5, and 4. Into the final turn, the 1, Aljo Mindy, still the short lead. The 7, Nodak Cry, rushes right through and pulls away from the field, opens up by 3 lengths. 6, Jake's Brangus driving late on the outside. It's 7, 6, and 1.
Back on the inside in second. It's 3 lengths to Lollygag in third. Then Darn Plenty. They come down for the 16th pole. It's Soft Senorita on the outside and above.
Guten Rocker is anxious for the top spot. Quarter time is 32 seconds even. At the paddock turn the first time, and now Borden sends Boots Scootin' Rocker.
Here comes the Colonel. And they're off in the finale. The 1 out quickly for the lead. The 4's right there. 2 on the inside. 8, 7, 5, 6, and 3. Out of the first turn, the 1 Tahoe Kid, the early leader. 4 on the outside, Leo's Moon. 2 down on the inside. 7, 8, 5, 6, 3. Into the clubhouse turn they go. The 1 Tahoe Kid, 5-1, leading the way. Looking for the box to wire win, but company on the inside. The 4. Then it's the 2, 7, 8, 6, 5, and 3. Into the final turn they go. The 1 so far holding them off, but the 2 TM's Toozy strong on the outside, powers to the front. Coming up into second on the far outside, that's the 7 Ravaging Rastro on to victory, 7, 2, and 8.
Half mile to go. Bolo doing battle with Oopster in Calorama Square, Virginia Ridge, and a little tight down there in 4th, followed by Feeling.
Race 22, Hinsdale official, the winner number 7, Ravaging Rastro. 3rd win of the day for the C&J Kennel, winning time 38:43, paying $25.60, $9.60, and $5.40.